pretty. Done got your fat ass under my camera view. You about to be on the internet. Got my homeboy Tony. He's actually behind the scenes. He actually helps with a lot of the cars and shit like that. This is one I just did some shit to, and just kind of road testing it, to make sure all the pulleys and belts and everything play ball. Did some stuff with those and playing with the tune a little bit. You'll be seeing more of this car. There's so much we got to do. Currently it's a 426. I mean, it's got everything down to billet mains. It's all studded. Everything's done right. It's got the E-Force on it, on about 8 pounds. Currently makes right at 650 the wheels on pump gas. The blower's maxed out. It's not made really for an engine this big. So what we're doing is either a Kenny Bell 3.6 or we're gonna go Pro Charger. If Kenny Bell releases an 8 to 10 rib kit soon, then we'll go that route. Also, we're gonna do some shit to the rear end. We plan to do like bushing lockouts and arms and all the shit from BMR. It's got a built trans in it right now, and it's got a spec stage 2 clutch, I think, or stage, no, it ain't, it's bigger than a stage 2. I don't know, it's annoying as fuck. I don't really like it, just to keep it real, but it grips, and they do build good shit. Sorry if you hear that diesel truck. So that's what we'll be rolling. God damn, that motherfucker's loud. And wow, it just started to rain on us. But we're trying to make it down to a dry spot to get some like blower wine and flybys and whatnot. You've seen some in-car footage of this car. I had the owner with me when we took it for a test drive a while back, and he was tickled pink at how it was driven. He wanted me to drive the shit out of it. So god damn, look at this rain. It just started pissing on us. Now, you know we had to stop at Buc-ee's. If y'all ever been to Texas, you know about Buc-ee's. So this is ridiculous. For y'all that ain't ever seen a Buc-ee's, shit right here. It's literally one of the biggest gas stations you'll ever see. They got everything. The bathrooms are amazing. I don't even know how to explain it. If there's no one in there, I'm gonna have to show y'all. It's the other side where the shitters are. Amazing. Gotta get the BDs in check. He got his BD juice and his some of the banana pudding.
It was for you, Casey.
I don't know if Casey watches my YouTube shit, but I toured him the Buc-ee's bathroom and a little bit of the bullshit they got.
Did you get your stall?
I did. I did open it up and show him my one stall that I always use. Oh fuck, man! It wasn't raining when we left. I just want to kind of be clear about that. And the car looks good sitting here. It's not a show queen, so it won't mind. Ooh, got a little water on the lens. Literally watching YouTube.
And it's just all preparedness stuff.
Some of you Hemi guys know who that is, and I'm sorry if you hear a bunch of wind noise.
They're good to store.
But he's talking about the hurricane prep.
They know who it is.
Sausage, power bank.
There he is. He's got good content. He's local to me. But we're on Galveston right now. We had planned to come down here. I don't know how much you can really see, but the water is really high. It's almost to the here, I got an idea actually. I have an idea. My phone will actually show it, and I could show it through the dam. There you go. See how the water's almost to the lifeguard thing? It's crazy how good the phones are, but it's pretty rough out here. See, it shows much better. But anyways, my plan was to do like a little pull video, nothing crazy, just so we could get the sound of the car as far as the blower and the exhaust a little bit, just like a little first and second gear pull. It's a little wet. It's not raining. We're hoping the wind is gonna blow most of this up. If it don't, I'll still try and do something. I'm just gonna be safe about it. But it's amazing out right now. I like this kind of shit. I like it how it is right now. I don't like people's stuff getting all messed up. But this weather right now, the wind and the waves and stuff like that you can't see because it's too dark again, I dig it. We usually come down here and chill like this. If I'm testing a car, we're only about 32 minutes from Galveston Island, where I do my work at, and we drive down here, and you know, it's pretty much a straight shot. So, but I think I'm gonna try and give you a little pull. So it's not too bad. A little wet. People out here on bikes, getting it in. Also, it has no ABS and no traction control right now. I don't know why, but just like that when I started the damn thing up. I don't know if you can hear this thing. Anyway, I'm gonna pass the camera off to Tony. I apologize if it's straight wind noise. I'll try and have his big ass body block it and maybe stand right here. Props to T for holding the camera. Get a little bit of sound clips. I mean, it hooks the same when it's dry, just to keep it real. It makes so much torque, it just fucking blows the tires off. So I can't imagine what it's gonna be like when it's bigger blower, but gives you an idea. The car fucking runs. I think we're gonna get our asses up out of here though. It is about time to go back to Houston, because I need to drive this a little bit more. So what I did on this thing, I screwed with some pulleys and some belts and things, and fucking with the tune a little bit. We just got to make sure things are right. Again, the stupid dash lights are on, and I don't know why. It's not something a programmer will pull up, and the shit I fucked with honestly doesn't have anything to do with that. So I don't know if maybe the clock spring's bad. It could be a wheel, you know, a wheel speed sensor. It could be all kinds of things. These cars are so finicky. But I'll find out tomorrow when I talk to my buddy to see if he's had any issues with it, and we'll just go from there. Might be something he already knows about. Maybe it was already on. The car was dropped off. I did the work. I started it up and let it idle. I didn't even bother looking at the dash until I drove off with it. So I just checked make sure it's blowing hot air out the vents, you know, when you brake, because I also did a water pump too, just while I had the whole front off. And yeah, it just made sense to do a water pump. So got all new coolant and everything. And you know, when you're bleeding it, you got to make sure hot air comes out. And you know, I have my little method. I've done so many of them, it works. But temps drop now, it's running cooler, so I don't know, I'm happy with it. And so far the belt looks good. In order to test the belt, I actually have to get into it a little bit, but that's the best I can do. But that's actually a good test, because off and on the throttle like that puts a lot of stress on the tensioners. And I replaced one of the tensioners in an idler pulley and trimmed some shit, so we'll know if it fixed it, because it was tearing belts up and shit. I'm kind of always fixing belts and things, so I'm always fixing everything else. Ain't that right, Tony? Gosh. I said I'm always fixing everybody else's shit. Yeah, my shit, y'all see my exhaust is all janky, but I may or may not have something on the way this month for that. And we might be getting my car on the dyno next month as well. So I'm excited. Beard game getting stronger. People are looking at me like, why is this motherfucker out here videotaping? It's because what I do. Let's roll. Don't know if y'all can even make it out, but there is downtown Houston. Everything going good so far with the car. We did a little pull. Yeah. She shit and get. You know, it's nice and dry. So these goddamn speed demons. Shit. About to go downtown and possibly get some pictures. So I gotta exit. I don't know what exit I gotta hit, but I'm probably just gonna take one of the next ones. I'm looking for City Hall is all lit up. They do like different colors, so what I like to do is get it when it's a good color and use it as a backdrop for the cars. I did a purple car there before, and it was a green backdrop, so it was kind of like the Joker. Man, I'm gonna get off here, I think. No? Man, I don't even know. Did we pass City Hall yet? Shit, I don't know. Turn around and go the other way. You know what? We might have to do that. We might have to do that. You're like pointing the camera down on me. What are you doing?
How am I pointing it down?
You were pointing it down. You were pointing at the dash.
No, it was not.
You were okay. Okay, you were pointing at the dash.
Okay. That's why you are supposed to be holding us, not me.
How the fuck I'm gonna do that when I gotta drive?
You can multitask.
I have a stick. I have this motherfucker. See, ooh, the red, white, and blue right here.
I see him. Get them.
It's pretty dope. Yes, they are a good photo spot. We have a specific bridge marked out where we can basically park the car on it and get all kinds of cool angles and shit. And no one seems to bug us. If y'all have never been to Houston, you got to come to Houston and hit up some strip clubs, the beach, some food. You gotta fuck with the barbecue. Just don't hit like the bullshit chain barbecues. You know what I'm saying? Except Rudy's. Rudy's is acceptable to hit. It's the only like chain around here. I think like that would look tight with the purple. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Anyway.
Looking.
Yeah. So Rudy's is okay, but you really need to hit some like badass spots. You know. Just holler at me. I got you. I'll tell you where to go. So fuck it. Go ahead and just turn this shit off. Like just turn that motherfucker. You're an asshole. This is actually the next day. I want to give you all a better look at this setup. Kicking the catch cans out of this equation. It's got 2 on it, but still sucking oil. We got one of the things blocked, and they're rerouted kind of goofy, but we're gonna do a vented catch can on this soon. As you know, I got kind of rained out, so it's gonna be day 2 of a little bit of pulls and stuff, and I'm gonna try and do a little flyby before the storm hits. So we'll see. It's gonna get nasty, but we got all our shit safe. This driveway was raised up over a foot because of Harvey, and we got all the Mopar safe. Everything. So got bad juju back there. I don't have a name for this one, but other charger. The other charger. And boom. I got some shit I'm about to do this one. Some things are getting fixed. Finally. like my exhaust. And I'm finally getting an air intake for it. But update y'all with that shit later. So this is right near the Galleria. I'm off 610. See it on the road. On my way to grab Tony. We're supposed to be dry in his area. We're gonna get some food, you know, and that's Houston as fuck. And I don't know, try and get some video. I just wanted to show this little gem. This is known as 290. Construction's been going on since I moved here like 10 years ago. It's still going on. They've widened it, and this is the current status at 422. This is why I'm not normally out during the day, because this is fucking ridiculous. Anyone who lives here, you understand. You know all about 290, but yeah, fuck it. That's all I gotta say. I feel like I gotta give y'all at least a pull. I'll do it in a second. It was like starting to sprinkle, and I was like, fuck, we're not gonna get any dry weather. I was like, man, I'm not gonna drag this V out anymore. This thing probably already sucks. Let's just give him a quick in-car. That's with me and Tony in the car. I'm 315, Tony's bigger. I'm just gonna leave it at that. We ain't gonna call his weight out, but he like 420. But but yeah, all right, whatever. I'm ending it here. We'll try this shit again sometime if y'all actually watch it.